everybody, and welcome back to the Dragon's Dungeon. CloneKid93 here, and we return with more Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to sound every time. So, the first two times I've done it, it's been wrong. I noticed that as I was looking at the recording, trying to edit it, and then giving up on editing. Anyways, when we left off, the party had gone downstairs, explored the first tier of this basement of sorts, learned that this is probably an abandoned, lost, forgotten temple of the ever-dying Spark. Let's say, but with that, we're just going to jump right back in because you guys are in the process of exploring it still. I believe we left at top of round. So, Joel, that would be you.
Okay. I'm gonna go into the.
You know, I even put them on the table and then took them.
We didn't even go into the opposite room, did we?
I went to here.
We've gone to both
sides.
sides.
Oh, we've been gone to both
The
sides.
entirety of the first floor has been explored.
There's just up.
What do you think, boss?
I think we go up.
Move forward. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna start walking up. Scooch by. Excuse me, sir.
You're gonna sit in those crossroads, aren't you?
Oh, is there also rooms right here?
Yeah.
These are
Oh,
paths
okay.
as well.
So I'll go into here a little bit.
Alright.
Just
You can't really see into the room, but you can tell that it's a little better lit than most of the other rooms here so far.
Okay. That's my turn right there.
Daniel.
Neat.
What is your turn?
It's my time.
Yeah.
Different flavor profile.
I'm going to move forward. 10, 15, 20, 25, and I'll just stop there behind Brad.
And then Brad, it'll be your turn.
Alright, I think I'm gonna stick with Joel and just move. It's 30, right?
Yeah.
Just a little bit further. Am I almost
I
there?
say you can kind of peek the entranceway. You can't really see, but you can tell there's like something more towards the center middle, kind of up where my shadow is right here. Brendan.
Joel, move me upward, please.
Which one?
Yes.
This one?
The goblin.
To the hallway.
This one.
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Same thing. You notice that this area is very well lit, as again you have something right in there. 8.
Should just dash.
Probably could have.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Just as I enter in, what do I see?
So, first thing you see is this. So this is. First thing you see is that this room is surprisingly very well lit. The other thing you notice is that it's not lit with torches that you have ever seen before. They look like a strange cylinder with some sort of glowing fluid on the inside. Do you, in the, I guess you're not close enough to read, but in the middle here, you do see a small statue of a man with a very strange looking weapon. You could assume it looks like a crossbow, but it's not a crossbow you've ever seen before. There's no bolt and drawstring. It's oddest thing you've ever seen. But there is a plaque underneath it as well.
Bonus action dash to move these 5 feet.
You know what? I will give you the 5 feet. You don't need the bonus action dash.
I'm gonna bonus action dash anyway.
You don't need
Bonus action because I'm gonna be leaving the room.
Alright. So,
But I'll take the 5 free feet. Yeah, I appreciate that.
I'm actually going to send in the chat what you're about to read. On the plaque is that it is letters with lots of blank spaces. It looks like it's been very worn to time. It's basically a legend.
Can I sense any magic coming from it?
From the statue itself, no. You do get a better look at this weapon. It looks as if you took a crossbow and then essentially made the middle part bulkier and put some like rings around it. And then the tip seems to go, or like the tip of the barrel seems to go forward and then end in like a ball. Huh?
I got no clue.
The rocket launcher from Destiny 2. Wardcliff Coil.
Oh.
Oh,
I thought you said
I could kind of
Tesla
see that
coil,
idea.
and I
The
was like,
Wardcliff, yeah.
Part of me thought about that too.
well, yes.
Is it the ray gun?
Basically.
Would there be anything written on the back of this? Or must I waste movement to look?
You can assume that whatever this, because this is a temple dedicated to the Ever-Dying Spark. This was probably a very close companion. You can see that at one point there was a plaque on the bulk of the pedestal, but that plaque is gone. It has completely turned to stone. It's illegible. There's nothing you can tell from it.
Okay, I acknowledge that. Now it's time to move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 40. I'm going to stop there temporarily. Use a
Okay.
free action, tell everyone the little bit I saw,
Okay.
and then Rosita.
Oh, great.
I'm going to stop right at the top of the stairs.
Okay. You step into the top of this area, and it just opens up and it goes back. Lined with pillars. The pillars themselves seem to emit a gentle glow, as if they're glowing like lights in the other room. However, they don't have the fluid look to them. But that's not what's illuminating the room. The blue light that illuminates the room comes from this font in the back that seems to be moves like liquid, looks like lightning, and it seems to just come up and then crash down
I want to touch
as
it.
just like a circle,
Just gonna touch it.
as like
I wanna touch it.
almost like a reverse fountain.
Hmm?
Huzzah. With that, we'll go top around. Joe.
Yeah, I'll let
That
it
one I know
pass.
is MC.
I
So, I actually should have
Maybe.
I know you did.
10. I'll stop at the front of the room there.
So you get in the room.
Please, work with me.
Same thing. You see in the center here is a pedestal with what looks like some girl with a strange weapon, similar to what Bulwark described, only she seems to have smaller versions and 2 of them, one in either hand. And
Right.
kind of at her side, there's like a small ball construct of some kind. For not being able to describe this in D&D, it looks kind of like BB-8 clockwork.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
a clockwork BB-8.
Does it look like something I can grab?
No. It's
Oh,
like
okay.
a statue.
It's just like a
it's
statue
all
of it.
One.
Okay. Gotcha.
And she also has a plaque on her statue. If you want to go up. And
Yeah, I want to go up and read that for sure. Bam.
As I said, this one, you can tell, has been taken slightly better care of. And you can make out some words. The big one being Effie. Most likely her name.
Okay.
She sounds pretty everlasting.
Interesting. Alright, well. It's obviously a girl. I'm gonna go 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna dash. I'll actually just let everybody know what I saw in there. Just remind them all. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Right next to the wall.
Before we move on, did anybody want to investigate anything more personally below this half?
I probably would if I can get up there in time.
As they,
I'm a little far back.
let's say the areas over here,
Mm-hmm.
you want to investigate them personally?
I was planning to,
Like, what specifically are you looking for?
just to see if I can recognize them based off history.
Okay. I'm going to give you a turn to do that. So go ahead and make a history check. But other than that, I'm going to have everybody move.
We're all just gonna warp.
As I say, we're just going to
We'll warp it.
time warp it a little bit. We'll put Daniel a little further back.
There you
Put your little spiritual weapon up here.
go. I need to make which check?
A history check.
Yes. Yeah.
History
we're
checks.
front-
Oh, and
front line.
What does a 15 do?
15 tells you that the guy with the male was a companion of the Everdying Spark, from his first from Balgavath's first appearance, as well as Effie. You can't remember his name, but you know Effie. There's a little bit more story about her, and that she was a tech whiz. And she invented technology that nobody had ever heard or seen before. And also that all of that knowledge disappeared. When she died. As if some people are unaware if it's an ancient magic or maybe it's a futuristic magic.
Okay.
Would it be wrong if I asked for everything pencil? This was all the lead I had left.
Sorry. I had 2 pencils, I didn't know which one had the lead. So with that, you all then make your way up to the font. And again, you all see the glowing pillars and the font that seems to be just flowing lightning. there's a brief moment of beauty where everything is calm. You feel like this is probably the safest place you could be. And in an instant, that all changes. As you hear a crashing, crumbling sound from above you, and rubble. What's up? And there, okay. Here. You want to sit? Yeah.
Owen is dead now.
And rubble crashes in from above. And standing in front of you now
This is Gilgamesh,
I forgot.
the destroyer.
Something that's gonna try to kill us.
Oh, jeez. Alright.
Alright.
Bro, I don't think we're ready. That's
nice
that's
knowing you
humongous.
Yeah, it was nice knowing you guys.
Oh my.
He's
No,
like
it's only 4,000. It's just a
20
large
times
creature.
our size.
It's just a large creature.
His boots as big as me, brother.
Yeah.
Very likely is.
Just scale it up.
4 foot.
Hey, you know how you got back in that mansion? Same way you're leaving.
Is a large
I can do it for you.
stone golem.
So this
Stolen?
feels a little
A
vindictive.
stone golem.
Stone golem.
This feels a little vindictive.
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
Because when we did this one, I had the metal golem.
Yeah, I read the stats for that metal golem, and I decided that because I wanted to do a slightly higher level campaign, that it would not be strong enough.
Huh.
I say because you didn't
Well, I
use
guess-
the iron golem.
No.
You used the metal golem, which was a homebrew.
Mm-hmm.
And while it has some good stuff, it does not do what I wanted to do for the story.
To be fair, though, it was also
You're
just
so
you.
big.
Yeah. And I killed it. So,
Yeah, because I gave him a block.
yeah. But so a large stone golem crashes in, and there's a moment of like silence, and then you hear two distinct voices. What is people? Why are there people? Doesn't matter. Just destroy them and then destroy the font. Looking above, you can see two hooded figures in the aftermath of the hole, looking down. With that, I'm gonna have everybody re-roll initiative.
Let's go do initiative.
That's a 3.
I know.
Wait, how much were that? Yeah, it is.
What is which one's a
It's a
mission?
nat 20.
Yeah, like, what
It's a
was
nat
it?
It's a
20.
nat
You don't get
For
a
your
plus two.
initiative,
We're cruising.
You get a plus 2 in initiative. It's the.
Alright, let's reroll.
You can just roll a d20.
6. Ain't going too
You
hot.
can also
brother.
just.
Yes.
It is double
That's
your
nice,
previous
dude.
roll.
You also want to get his boots. It'll
Bro,
automatically
it's
roll it.
not.
And it's
So
fine.
good.
Owen, why don't you go watch Bluey?
Oh, we should put that right away, actually. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, go watch Bluey.
Yeah, so this dice is getting
Yeah,
better.
that's Daddy's marker. Thank you.
I just rolled a natural 1. It's done.
Retire it.
We're missing a dice though. So long.
Not that one. Not today.
Okay, so you're done.
Bad man.
It's all you. It's all you.
Oh. So Blue is doing good. Blue's on a rampage.
I got
He's
25.
done.
25.
25. Natural 20.
Okay, let's go.
I should do a mechanical there.
4.
4?
You see, I was
Good
just
stuff.
preserving my energy.
Hey,
20
same though.
20?
Wow.
Daniel?
4.
4. Who has a higher dex?
What's your dex at?
My dex, hold on. 13.
17.
17. So I'll go first. And then
I just rolled a natural 20. I got 22.
Nice.
22.
Let's go. Speed Brothers.
Alright.
Let's go.
pass the pepper, please?
Says you
The weight? The map weight?
The map, please.
Where'd the other pepper go?
Bradley
God.
finished it.
Bradley finished it.
Yeah,
Why would he do something like that?
I poured it into my cup. Because I was thirsty.
Why would you be
I
thirsty?
wanted it. I wanted to finish it up. It was in my way. Oh my gosh. What is this real initiative? What I'm doing? It's like pecking order.
Yes.
Who goes first?
Let's say who.
Yeah,
Let's say
well.
it'll decide who will go first.
Who dies first? I mean, who goes first?
So
yes.
thankfully, top of the round is you.
Thankfully.
Yeah.
I was just saving all my energy on the previous floor
Uh-huh.
to bolt in. So is it just this one homie? Who was you
Yeah.
shouting at?
Well, the two guys are like in the hole above,
Okay.
looking down. They're like a good 50 feet in the air. Like the depth that they've dug to crash this is immense.
They're 50 feet in the air?
Like
So
they're
stupid. Way up there.
I want to say like 50 to 60 feet. That and I mean that's like above the ceiling. I say the ceiling itself is probably 25 feet high.
I don't think I can jump 75 feet.
I don't think you can jump 75 feet.
Throw one of the dwarves.
I don't think I can throw
There's
one.
only one dwarf.
Bradley's just short.
I'm fortunate.
Oh, that's right, you are dwarf too, huh?
Yes. What ranger?
Okay, so it's just the golem then.
Yep.
Alright, well we're just gonna move up front.
Right.
I'm going to bonus action and activate my Arms of the Astral Self.
All right.
It needs to make a dex saving throw, DC 16, or take 2d6 of force damage.
What's the? So you said 16.
16, yeah.
So it'll pass.
It'll pass?
Yep.
Okay, so then that's fine. It's not going to take that damage. And then I will use my action to start swinging at the man. That's not happening, I don't think. An 11.
11 will not hit.
Yeah, alright. Swing number 2.
Ooh.
Natural 20.
Natural 20, alright.
So that's a 28.
It's working out.
Does a 28 hit?
Yeah,
Wonderful.
A natural 20 is an auto hit. Hopefully.
No, it's not.
That's a D8 plus 5. Got an 8 over there. Take 8 with that.
Well, that's a roll. That's a 9 damage. That's a crit, so 18.
18.
And, yeah, that's my turn. And it's all
Okay.
force damage, so
Yep.
so it counts as magical.
Yep.
And that's me.
All right. Brett.
Okay. Just looking through my weapons for the ranges, because I'm a little bit confused about that. So what is the smallest range? Because I have a short bow and a long bow.
Mm-hmm.
So the smallest range, the way I've understood it, is the range in between the smallest to greatest is its accurate range.
Okay.
The range up to smallest and range up to smallest is where it has disadvantage.
Okay. Okay.
That's how
That
I've
was
always.
up to the largest.
I would say, because you take it, so it's going to have a 30 versus a 160. Well, not actually 160. I think it's 30 to an 80 on the bow. But so up to 30 feet, it's normal. And then up
Is it-
to the next die, it's disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
Past that, you won't hit.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Okay.
That's good
Alright.
to know.
Because I've heard so many people have different opinions about the way that works. So
It's in the book.
is it?
Yeah.
PHP or
Wow.
DMG?
Ooh, that, I know it's in one of the main 3. One of the primaries.
I'll look into it because it wasn't in Starfinder either when I was using a gun.
But yeah, no, it's up to the first number is
Up to
normal
the first
hit.
is normal,
And then from the first
from
number
the
to the
first
second, that's a
is
disadvantage.
Good to know. So there you go.
Okay, so if I use a short bow versus a long bow, is there a disadvantage because the long bow is so big?
No.
No,
Okay. Okay, so
just one's a finesse. Or is it a light?
Life.
Okay. I think I'm going to.
Are you gonna put him to bed?
Yeah, what?
I'll bring you over.
No, he wants that.
I know, I'm passing it over.
Passing him.
Oh, I gotta go back over.
You want mama?
Okay, if you come with me, we're going to bed.
I just.
No, he just wanted to sit with you? Okay, fine.
Okay. Alright.
Attack with the long bow.
Alright,
What I want.
so you'll roll a d20.
Okay.
As a, you can either tap. Yeah.
Give me a natural 20.
Wait, is it custom? What? Okay. Should we roll again?
No, you got a natural
I got
20.
20
That's a crit.
again. Okay.
Nice.
Alright.
Hang on.
How do I know how much damage I do? Is that.
So you'll roll, I think a d10?
They should show them on there, no?
It should show.
Are you on your actions?
Yeah. Oh, so you'll
No. I'm not sure.
go. No.
No.
So did Ice. Here, I'll show it to him. Unless you see it right there. That's it right there, isn't it? Go back.
These are spells.
Oh, those are spells. Okay.
Action.
It's
Oh,
in
here
the
it is.
PHP.
So you'll tap
PHP.
your damage right there.
Making an
Okay.
attack.
You're
Ranged
using
attacks.
longbow, right?
Okay, yeah. Now I
So
got
when-
9.
So 9 damage,
Yeah.
but it's doubled, so it'll be 18.
Sick.
You don't want the dice drink.
What a mama. What a mama bud.
So you do 18. Yeah, right.
Owen.
Alright, you're okay. Hang on, don't, no, that needs that page. Alright, and then 5th level ranger.
This is attacks per action too.
Yeah.
Oh, so yes.
So I get
you can
another
shoot
one?
again. Yep.
I shoot
Twice.
again. I shoot again.
How much damage did he do?
18.
Okay, got another 9. When I hit
So
damage,
you'll
I'll
roll
block.
your
Flip roll
hit
attack again.
first.
Oh.
So
if you
you'll
hit,
hit,
you know
you'll
your
hit
damage.
tap the +7. So you got a 9 to hit. That doesn't hit, unfortunately.
Oh. Alright.
And then
Is that my turn?
so yep, that'll be your turn.
Cool. This damage.
It's pretty good, actually.
Okay, okay.
So, yeah, that's not
That
bad.
was good.
Okay.
And then Brandon.
I shall move up closer. 5, 10. That'd be 20, wouldn't it? It doesn't I reach it.
Yeah.
So I also have 2 attacks per action. So I'd be able to use my breath again and still target the weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I completely forgot how to roll my fire.
What do you mean?
For that attack for the fucking fire breath.
For the fire breath, you just. Here.
I think it's a save, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a dex save.
Dex save. What's the DC?
12.
12. You'll fail.
Nice. And then you roll damage. The hit damage. Yeah.
Well, that's 12.
12 damage. Nice.
And then for the long sword, it'd be the top one, then the hit.
What do you mean?
For the long sword.
Oh yeah, for the longsword, it would be the +7 as your hit. So I hit the +7.
2. Or well,
Nine.
plus 7, 9.
Is
Just
what?
9. Yeah, 9.
Oh, it's
I will
9?
hit, Yeah.
Okay. For,
For a
to
sword.
hit?
Yeah, to
Okay.
hit.
So 9 will not hit.
Uh,
Just clangs against him.
Uh,
However, that does make it his turn.
Here we go.
Oh boy.
oh boy.
Yeah, I'm kind of far away, baby. Not far away.
It just looks at you and just.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
That doesn't do. Is that worth doing? No, so we'll just go for that. Aiden,
I'm up.
does a 16 hit you?
No.
What about a 19?
No.
No. Alright. And so you expertly parry. It's full body swing at
Smack.
you.
No.
Like, I said no, actually. Daniel. Your turn.
Sonic Cross, does this guy have blood?
No.
Not really.
There's a stone wall. You're a blood hunter, that's right. Fans on high. It was hot in here. It was 75 earlier today, and I was like, the AC is set to 73.
Oh, true.
I'm like,
My AC's been set to 75.
So,
It's hot today. For sure.
Well, this is also a smaller.
I'm going to start
Yeah.
with a bonus action
okay.
from where I am. And I'm going to use Blood Curse of the Marked.
Okay.
Do I need to read that out to you?
What does that do?
Okay. As a bonus action, you mark a creature that you see within 30 feet of you. Until the end of your turn, whenever you hit the target with a weapon that has an active Crimson Ray, you roll an additional 1d6 damage.
Okay.
Till the end of your turn, not next turn.
Yes.
Take a prep. Okay.
So, I'm still kind of trying to figure out how the frack rights work.
Good question.
I'm working on it.
Unfortunately, this is the one class I know nothing about because
Yeah.
it's never made any sense to me.
That makes two of us. So here's what it says though with Crimson Right. As a bonus action, you can activate any right you know on a weapon you're holding. A weapon can only hold one active right at a time. When activated, you take 1d4 necrotic damage, which can't be reduced in any way. While your right is active, attacks with this weapon made with this weapon are magical, dealing additional 1d4 damage of the type determined by chosen right. The right's effect lasts until you finish a short, long rest, and the other creatures cannot gain the benefit of your right.
Okay, but it's a bonus action to activate the right,
I believe so.
and it's a bonus action to put the mark on him.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the Crimson Right I chose is Right of the Dawn. You learn the Right of the Dawn as part of your Crimson Right feature. The extra damage dealt with by your right is radiant. While active, you gain the following benefits. Your weapon sheds bright light out to 20 feet. You have a resistance to necrotic damage. When you hit an undead creature with a weapon that has this right active, you'll deal additional 1d4 in damage.
Okay.
So can I activate those both, even though they're both bonus actions, or do you only get one
Yeah,
bonus
you can
action?
activate one as an action, one as a bonus action.
But then I can't even attack,
Yeah.
so it becomes useless.
I say you can activate your right as a bonus action because that just stays, right?
Yeah,
So activate your right as a bonus action and move up.
you know what? Just screw it. I'm gonna cast Firebolt.
Okay.
After
Not
all
fireball.
that, yeah, you know
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, no, I guess.
Good old
Firebolt.
Daddy will put you to bed and all that stuff.
Burn the
I thought
stone, baby.
I
Burn
was
the
about to say.
stone.
I'm like, what the heck is the point of using your mark and then having to use your right, and they both have to be done,
Because you have to use your right and,
and
then
then
you
you
use your mark.
See, I didn't read that part.
I say you could still use your right.
You
And
use your right
and then use
attack.
your mark
Next
later.
turn, you mark and then attack.
Yeah.
Though it sounds like it's a focus for an undead attack based on the radiance and.
That's right. I'm not even gonna go over what Blood Maledict does because I don't even know.
Fair enough. All right. So firebolt.
Yeah,
Go ahead and
Firebolt.
make a ranged spell attack.
Where are my spells?
Why have you stolen my head? Yeah.
Right there.
Are you too cute?
All right.
What is it?
Doubtful. Does a 10 hit?
No.
Okay. Well, that's
Alright,
that.
that's your turn then. Joel. Bottom initiative. Wow, you went from top to bottom. That's tragic.
Yes. I'm gonna cast. Let's see.
What can we say? He just sucks the switch.
Is it how long? What is the duration for your spiritual weapon?
I think it's just a minute.
It's a minute, so it's probably dissipated.
Probably done by
long
now.
past this
Perfect. That's fine. That is perfectly
Just
fine.
so you're not
That-
holding concentration.
Completely changed it.
You gotta read
Um,
up. You gotta read up.
All right. Cool.
Oh, and your cup is over there.
I'm gonna like
Cup is
kind
over
of
by
back
the
up
advantage.
for a second,
Okay.
and before I cast this, it's gonna be Spirit Guardians level 3.
Okay.
So I'm gonna already choose the unaffected, obviously, as my party. But everybody's gonna see me kind of back up and take a couple steps, and I'm gonna put my shield down, my mace, and these like almost fiery but like fiendish devils start to like swirl around me, as well as like this heavenly that's like there's like these heavenly creatures trying to like break out of it from the surface, and it's just like swarming around me. I'm just gonna charge head on into this guy,
Okay.
and it's gonna be wisdom save. For you.
Wisdom save?
Yeah, wisdom save.
Okay. Um, 15?
Oh, that saves. So you're gonna take half damage. It's gonna be, I believe, 3d8.
Okay.
But I'm gonna do. Let's see. If it's is it a stone golem?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it doesn't really matter if it be radiant or necrotic, does it?
No.
I'm gonna just do radiant damage, so 3d8 half. And also, if you're not aware with it, if he stays within the circle on the end of his turn, he has to save again.
Yeah.
So on and so forth. Oh, am I rolling for that? Oh,
Yep.
I thought you
Yeah,
were
it's your
rolling. My
damage.
bad. My bad.
I was like, your damage.
6, and 10. 10 radiant damage right to his face.
You said 5, 6, and what?
10 total damage.
You said it's 3D8, right?
3d8, so it'd be 5.
Oh, that's the half?
5 damage
Okay.
half.
Oh,
5
I'm like,
would be half.
what?
Yeah, no, I didn't roll.
Well, I was
good.
going to say, you said 5, 6.
You said
so
5,
10 is the
6,
total?
10. I'm like,
Yeah,
I
10
was
will
like,
be the
wait,
total,
what?
and then
I
5
was like,
half.
because you added your final roll and then halved it.
Yeah.
You did it for me. You're making my life easy.
Let's see.
Alright.
Smell me.
And that'll bring it to the top of the round. Hayden.
Alright.
Damn.
I'm just gonna roll through that.
Oh. Camera.
Just give everyone a headache who's watching.
That is.
Perfect, right?
It's just fan view.
Oh, no.
Yes. It's a cool fan. Look how much you go.
You got it.
And slightly more down. That should be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could angle it further more in for the light base, but
That's
overall it works.
Yeah.
Now,
There goes.
my rolls. I wonder what it'll do. Oh, punch him. Alright, we're going with
Alright.
Just give
Punch
a
the
quick
stone
punch
go
1 is 10. I
Thank
assume
you.
does not hit.
There goes.
10 is a no hit. Yeah.
10 does not hit. Sorry.
Alright.
Fetch.
How about 26?
The 26 will hit.
Wonderful. It's going to be 6 force, and then we're going to bonus action. I'm going to use a focus point to flurry,
Okay.
and we're going to punch him twice more, hopefully.
Hit on him.
Yep, a 10 doesn't hit, so. How about a 12?
12 does not.
Alright, I just gave him one good smack.
One good 6 damage smack.
And, we're good.
Alright. Just bam! You're kind of shaking. You're like, wow, that's a little harder than I thought it was. Alright. Right.
Okay, so what's the bonus action and action thing? Can I do a bonus action and an action?
So you have
Yes.
a bonus action and an action.
And
Okay.
You have
2
A
actions
action?
and a bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you have one action, I say, but there are some things that you can do twice of in an action. Like multi-attack, there's 2 attacks for 1 action. You also have a bonus action, and you have a reaction.
Reaction or to react.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright.
I've seen it used in many ways.
Okay. Alright, so I can cast Hunter's Mark
As a bonus action.
as a bonus action,
Yes, you can.
and then I just hit the 1d6.
You get D6 extra damage.
I get
No, it's just
one.
you basically go
Bro, that's the 4th 2 I rolled.
to the stone golem, and it's like, okay.
Oh.
So now you do an extra D6 of damage.
Okay, okay.
That's kind of nice.
Gotta switch it up, bro.
Awesome.
That's why I have 3 20s, bro. Okay,
And
don't switch it up.
Say when a creature is marked by your Hunter's Mark, you know whether the creature
Bro,
has
that
any
20.
immunities, resistances,
I
vulnerabilities,
saw it.
and if the creature has any, you know what they are.
Oh, you know what resistances and vulnerabilities?
That's why I casted the Hunter's Mark.
Oh, okay. It's immune to any non-magical attacks, in the addition of poison and psychic. It cannot be charmed, exhausted, frightened, paralyzed, petrified, or poisoned.
Well then.
Alright.
Additionally, it's worth mentioning because I guess there are also resistances. It is immune to any spells that would alter or change its form. It has advantage on all saving throws for magic effects. And hey, free piece of information, all of its attacks are treated as magical.
Okay.
Well then.
This magical stone being
Oh,
is
and
it all knowing.
what
Okay.
do you?
Oh, wow.
14
I hit you. We're like, dude.
Alright,
Alright.
so yeah, Stone Golem, that's why we moved to that.
Yes.
Astral fists.
Is that what you will?
Stone's nothing compared to my force.
But it's not resistance. It's immunity.
Yeah.
So,
It doesn't do anything.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So the only reason you two have been able to hit it is because your attacks are treated as magical.
Oh, I know.
I say you hit it with a spell.
Huh.
I got
Okay.
the magical fist,
But-
baby.
I say, and yours counted because it was a crit.
Okay.
I say because I've also decided
No.
that a critical should still deal damage. It's just that vital point. You hit an already chipped portion.
Yes, I see. So
You know?
with my 2 extra actions, right? I can move and then shoot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Go for another
You have
crit.
movement and then you have your action, so movement
Okay.
isn't an action or anything.
Oh,
yeah.
oh.
Movement. I said you have a couple.
Hey.
Nice throw, dude.
Owen.
Uncle Daniel's got your ball. Look,
Dale's got it.
Uncle Daniel's gonna throw it for you.
Ready?
Go get it.
There it goes right at Brandon.
Raised his head, really.
All right.
Drop that
So I
necklace
can
with you, Brandon.
step
It's okay.
back
Yeah.
5, 10, 15. You're right in front of or I have
No.
30, right?
That needs the marker.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, 30.
Scoot into the corner just so I'm far away. And then go for another critical longbow attack. Or just longbow attack and hope for the crit. And so for that, do I hit the +7?
Yes.
Okay. 19.
Nice.
19. You fire. Bounces off it.
Oh, bummer. Alright.
So even though it hits, you're not dealing any damage.
Yeah. Okay. Can I relay the information, or is that already?
Yeah, you all watch the
So-
arrow just like tink off of it. It's like, okay, I know that hit, but it didn't take any damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Cool. That's all I can do.
Alright, Brandon.
Could I do a perception roll to see whether the glass? Because the pillars were glass, weren't they?
They're not exactly glass. I will let you do a perception roll for them.
I'd like to see if they're breakable.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check.
9.
9.
9.
Look like decent pillars. You,
You
might
could
be able
break
to
it,
smash
bro.
them.
You could break it, bro.
They look smashable.
Alright.
Roll straight.
Hold up.
What am
I'm right in front of him.
Pillar right at his feet. What would I roll? Like a strength check? Just smashing my shield
Yeah.
up against it.
Go ahead and roll strength.
Is the golem at disadvantage with all of us in position on him? Or no?
He's not at disadvantage, but you guys have advantage. You who are melee
Mhm.
have advantage on hitting him.
Okay.
The flanking roll.
Gotcha.
24.
24. Okay. What are you hitting it with?
My shield.
Your shield. Roll me a D. What is it? 24? What do we feel like is viable damage for this? D6? D8?
D8.
D8?
Shield?
Wait,
Yeah, we're just like shield bashing.
Like a front bash? Can I use
Wait,
it
are you
as a
trying to-
edge?
Break this.
So
Trying to break
he's
the
trying to
pillar.
break the
You're
thing?
just trying to crumble the pill.
D8?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Probably.
D8?
D8.
Okay, go ahead and
Either
roll a
a D8 or
D8.
a D6.
You, I see.
I mean, you would throw your weight into it, so that makes sense.
Yeah, what's
You
the
like a
strength
D10?
score? That's the question.
He's got a high strength score.
Yeah, he's,
Yeah, I'd say
And
he's a
he
D8.
rolled
pally.
high, too.
Yeah, I got a natural
Pally.
20 on top of it, so.
Oh, and it was a crit?
Oh, it was a crit?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it's a crit.
Okay, so roll a D8, double it.
Just a hit to do.
That's low.
I thought he was about to put himself to bed.
I'm struggling.
What?
It rolled a fucking
109 damage?
Hey!
D-
Hey, the whole roof collapses in on everybody.
Yeah,
You've
that-
killed everyone.
that's
Good
what my-
game,
pillar
guys.
collapses.
There you go. Now press roll.
4.
Even the cultists upstairs watching her.
8
Sorry.
damage.
8 damage?
The critical roll of 119 damage.
Wait, did you
Yes.
double it?
No. It's 8. He just also rolled 44 D10s earlier.
Yeah, it's
On
a
accident.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay,
He,
so
he was
eight-
struggling
so
there for a minute.
So you don't manage to shatter the pillar, but you get a decent sized chunk off
Yeah,
of
you
it.
want me to throw one?
It is some sort of glowing marble. It is.
Okay.
It's not like standard marble where it looks like, you know how like marble has like the grain. This looks almost like plastic. It is so pure and yes, I know. Daddy's got lots of numbers on there. Yeah, you think so? I say it is so pure and solid. But you can tell from yes, yeah. Is that Chibi Thulu? You can tell from chunking the pillar. You can see that it is some sort of stone, and that it glows on the inside too.
Because my thought process with that, you said that, maybe you're talking about a different pillar.
It was the
Would we
ones
have
in this room.
heard
Yeah, with
him
liquid
say
flame in it.
to destroy the
Yeah.
fountain?
Yes, you all heard. You all heard what the cultists.
So their goal is to destroy the
I
fountain.
say you know
Maybe
that they're
we should
trying to destroy that phone.
protect it until we can get our bearings.
Hang on.
Yeah.
I would tell that to the one trying to break things.
Well, that's why I'm now mentioning it. Because things are now being
Hang on,
tempted to
bring
be
it to Mama.
broken.
Can you bring it to Mama? Go show Mama.
So our goal is to just
Bring it to your
neutralize
dice,
the
Mom.
goal.
Protect the font, because
Do you give him the dice
So
tray
it's
so
a
he can
follow
roll it?
this.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Would I still have an attack?
As, no. As an attack.
I would
like
say
that would
no,
be an
that
action.
was an attack,
Okay.
but you're a 5th level paladin, right?
Yes.
So you have multi-attack.
You can swing at something again.
You can do a second attack.
I'm
You
gonna.
have 2 attacks per
Yeah.
action.
Okay. All
Is
right.
that where that says that?
Yeah, at the top.
Oh.
Yeah, D&D Beyond is really nice.
I was looking for it. I'm like, I don't see
As
it.
much
I
as
don't
I
know
like 5th
anymore.
edition character creator, because it's free and it gives you a ton of stuff,
Yeah, it does.
it's just
Gives you
no
extra
longer
stuff.
supported, so it becomes a hassle to use,
Yeah.
which is just sad.
And trying to do things manually is a pain.
All right. I'm gonna do the exact same thing to the golem's leg.
Okay. He said, stone smashed with shield? Stone smashed with shield? Or sword? Which are you shooting for?
My intelligence is an 8.
Oh Lord, so a fish.
Stone smashed with shield.
Stone, shield, shield.
This is good.
16 for strength check.
16 for a shrink check.
16.
I guess it'd be an
no,
attack.
that doesn't even hit.
It was worth an attempt.
Did you roll
Wait, did you
16
do
on
it?
the die?
Did you do a strength check or did you do here?
I did.
Was it with
Well,
your
I'd
sword?
say because
No,
you're.
because I'm doing it with the shield.
Because you have a
shield
plus
bash.
7
I
for
was
your
saying.
hit.
So yeah.
I wanna
Yeah,
try
I
I
don't
was
know
gonna
if
say, did
that
you
works
add
with
your
the
strength
shield.
modifier?
Alright.
So okay, so 16 plus 7 would hit.
Yeah.
23, we're good.
I'd
Plus
say,
7, bro.
You wouldn't know actually. So you stone smash. Reach over with the shield and it just clatters against it.
Man.
Again, good connection. Just didn't deal any damage.
Now your arm hurts.
And your arm kind of hurts. You feel like when you hit the metal baseball bat on the concrete. That's kind of how your whole arm feels.
Vibration.
I'll be
That
alright.
makes my hands hurt just
Bad
thinking about it.
vibration.
All right.
Screw it to the shin.
That makes it his turn. Alright. Obviously, deal with me when I deal with you. Deal with the short guy first.
Which one?
Yeah, which one?
Actually, there's only one short.
Well, there's only one short guy near him.
Let's go.
Does a 15 hit you, Joel?
No, it doesn't, actually. Block it.
Oh, what about a 25?
Oh, that definitely. definitely.
Yeah, that
hits.
definitely.
There we go. Alright,
No, it doesn't hit, actually.
That'll take some too.
Oh, my bad.
3D.
He's over here
3d8?
closing it up on me.
Did I say that out loud?
Yeah, you did. Holy.
What's up, bud?
Got any resistances?
so bad.
No? Poison?
That's helpful-ish.
Well, it will be later on. Oh, and you gotta roll these.
Really glad back up.
I'm just gonna get pancakes. I'm out for the round. You guys' healer is just dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. As a healer running in the middle of combat.
Hey, I'm a frontline
That's
healer.
alright. I got heals
Yeah?
too though.
Alright, here, can you roll these ones?
Like spare the dying.
I also have heals.
Ready?
Nice.
Yeah? Can you
Perfect.
roll them? Oh.
Thank God you have that.
It's a good thing that it's also a
My
cantrip.
my dice rolling assistant has lost it.
Nice. That's very helpful.
Alright. Ready? Come here.
I've made sure to take a couple of healing spells. Just because I know you're a frontlining cleric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'll be
Why don't you
careful.
Might be easier.
And I'm a backlining mage essentially at this point.
I still got my
Can you roll the dice?
We're good.
Roll the dice. No, don't
Yeah,
place
everybody
dice. You gotta
healed
roll
at
them.
48. Just
I don't have any mass cures. Do I have healing word?
No, the other one in your hand.
I
Roll
don't
that
even
one.
have a dispel or anything.
Can you roll it?
I wish I had a counter spell. That'd be so nice.
9 plus 6. You take 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's totally fine. I'm gonna laugh with a smile. Blood for the teeth.
I did take message.
Alright.
And then Daniel.
Oh, it's my turn now.
Yep.
Sweet. I am going to
Okay,
start. Since I had everything mixed up last time, I'm going to start with my Crimson Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Unfortunately, I have to take 1d4 necrotic. Fuck you! The bad dice rolled high. That's
It's
not how
bad
this
dice.
works.
Bad dice is as bad dice does.
Yes, but it was supposed to roll low. That's why it's bad dice.
No, it's bad dice because it just doesn't work.
Go back in there. You're banished. This is why I
Banished
stopped
to the
playing.
dice bag.
This is why I stopped
Chibi-Thulu
playing with
always
the.
takes a dice sacrifice.
This is why I don't play with the metal dice anymore. They just roll low as crap, and then when I need them to not
Yeah.
roll higher,
Yeah.
I like
it
my
rolls
metals.
high.
My
Oh, and is that a
metals.
cow?
So,
It's helping
Um,
this dude out a lot.
but I'm gonna
It's
cast
not
it on my
helping me.
rapier because I still have that drawn from the very beginning.
Yeah.
I was on guard the whole time,
Yeah.
This is cursing me, bro. I'm failing off these dice.
and this does in fact make my weapon magical. So,
Yes. Which is what I was counting.
You should just try these dice.
since it was a bonus
Bonus
action to do that, you
Make your
know,
attack.
now we attack.
5, bud.
I'm starting to think I might need to use the actual app.
Oh, nice.
20.
20 will hit.
1d8.
You all done?
Yeah.
Actually, we'll use this one.
Yep.
No.
Okay.
Could be worse. 7. Oh, and
I don't want to sit. You're taking up the whole chair.
because of the radiant damage, I also get a 1d4.
Yes.
Bastard. So that's 9.
9 total.
Yes. If I had the mark, I could get an extra 1d6.
Sorry.
But I used that
Russ?
last turn, and it don't work like that.
Well, I didn't count you as using it last turn.
I know, but that either way, it was just like I essentially didn't do anything except cast fire bolts.
Yeah.
That
Ain't
became my
nothing
action,
wrong with a little bit of fire.
I say no, yeah, nothing wrong with the firebolt.
and that's
Your turn.
yes.
Joel.
Perfect. I.
Oh. End of his turn, he needs to make a save
Oh, yeah,
again,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It's 15.
I totally forgot. My apologies. It will pass.
Alright. That's fine. It takes half, anyways. Oh, that's horrible. Just drop
Ooh,
that
that's a
right under your
rotten.
chair. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Also,
Is this
I
a concentration spell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Concentration. Should I have rolled for that as well?
You were
Yes.
rolling.
I
That's
would
what you
say.
roll.
Thank you.
I would say because I recently learned how to make concentration saves. You make a Constitution saving throw against your spell save DC.
Really?
Yep.
Oh.
Mhm.
Interesting. Okay.
I learned that. I was reading because I was trying to figure out things as well. But I was reading in the spellcasting section because I'm just reading through, and I read that somewhere, and I was like, "Oh, that's kind of nice."
So I just make.
So you'll make a Constitution saving throw against your spell save DC.
Also, I'd like to bring up that it is
Against
now
my
very
own
bright in this
spells.
room as my weapon
As
is
your
now
weapon
glowing.
is glowing. Yes, it was already pretty bright in this room. Actually, it is worth mentioning that your rapier, despite glowing, I'm assuming it's a white light,
It just is a bright light.
a bright light,
Yeah, so
would normally glow white, has a faint blue hue
It's cool.
because it's radiant, right?
Yes.
Never mind. I have Warcaster.
Oh, so you don't even make
Yeah,
concentration
I don't
checks.
even need him. Yeah. So he takes 15 halved. And then I'm also at the same time going to cast Inflict Wounds level 1 on him.
Okay. What damage type is that?
That's necrotic.
Necrotic.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I will draw you a Juju train. Hang on.
And it's a con save throw.
Okay. Hang on, I have to draw a train from the job.
I think this will be the first time I successfully play a spellcaster type. Considering I did not know how to play paladins
Is
when I
that a
first
Juju
started.
train?
Measure 100, 6.
And
What?
other than that, I've been
Yeah,
fighting
it's
out
got the.
there.
Oh, did I not do the axles?
I don't have a
There you
detail.
Yeah, this will be the first.
That's your
I just realized this will be the first time I use a spellcaster properly.
Yeah. Probably. Except you're still a martial class.
Or is that your 12?
Technically, I'm a spellcaster and martial class.
You
so
said save, wisdom save,
Yeah, it's a con
or
save.
constitution save.
Mhm.
Nice, easy one. Oh man, of course I rolled low.
You failed it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. 9. And a 4. 13 damage.
13.
Necrotic.
Okay. Alright, that will then bring us to top of round, Aiden.
All right.
Here.
Hang on.
Not you.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna put those ones away. You can play with those ones. Wait, we need this one.
Sag. That won't hit.
You can play with those ones.
That'll definitely do, bud.
Hey, that's a natural 20.
Nat 20.
Let's go. All right. So then it's gonna be. Where's the fun die? There's the fun die. What's that?
3.
So 3.
3. Yeah.
Heartbreaking. So that's gonna be 16 damage.
16.
All right, and then we're gonna use it yet again. We're gonna pop a flurry point, focus point on it for the bonus action hits.
Yep.
That 20.
That's a natural 20.
Let's go.
I'm going crazy.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So
That's the fun part about monks. You just punch.
it's another 3, so it's 8. It's gonna be another 16 damage.
Another 16.
Another 16 damage force. And then can I somehow get another 20?
I'm
No,
like,
it's
crazy.
an 11, so 19.
19 will hit.
All right, and then that's gonna be just a normal roll.
Seven.
7 plus 5, we're gonna be looking at a good old 12 damage. Sorry, you're good.
that's a little over 40 points of damage.
I gotta burn
Nice,
that. I gotta use
44?
that focus point.
That's our front line right there, baby.
We love Voldemort.
I feel bad for leaving our ranger behind, but
Rangers are meant to be behind.
Yeah.
I know.
Literally, that's
Or
he's in the
either
perfect
very
spot.
far
Yeah.
ahead
He's
or
the
behind.
perfect spot.
because I'm
Like,
also
I'm going
taking
back.
range.
You don't.
You know,
you-
I do
if
have a
you're
crossbow.
in-
I have spells.
If you're in 5
I should
feet
be able-
within, you have disadvantage on your shooting your arrow because
Yeah.
it's like literally trying to point blank somebody.
Right,
with a bow.
exactly.
I feel like that would give me advantage. But, you know.
You
Honestly,
know,
it'd be so easy to like.
it doesn't
I'd be
say
so
I
easy to
can't
watch
use
something up.
2
Those
focus
bones
are
points
so
in the
wound
same
tight.
roll.
You have to
Not
put
very
strength
same
behind it.
attack
You gotta
stats.
have room for it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's true.
Unless they're running up to
No,
you, you're not pulling
I don't-
back
I
in
don't
time.
wanna stun.
No, honestly.
How's it looking?
Yeah,
It's
that
pretty
does
beat
look-
up now, actually.
Pretty beat up.
Yeah. I would say it looks like it was starting to crumble.
Nice.
No, that needs his book.
Someone will
I
borrow their
have to
shield.
read something.
I am the shield
No.
brother.
Oh, wait,
I don't
no,
think
no,
I'll
no.
be able to lift you.
As
you
much
just
as-
gotta be behind
Oh,
your,
yeah,
your
yeah.
tower
Yeah.
shield.
That's true. As much as I would like to give you the right as well, it does not work like that.
Yeah.
Shield bash.
I know. Wait, do I have heat
Need
metal?
help?
No, okay. Do this all the time.
Imagine if I put heat metal on his shield.
What you doing, bub?
It would hurt him, yeah. But it would also kind of make his shield magical.
Owen.
Because it would now be infused with magic.
And you
Alright.
could.
You could just smack him with your heat.
I'm liking where this is
And then we
going.
could just use healing
He
word.
could heat metal.
And
You
I
have a
fire
sword?
resistance,
Just
too.
heat metal is sword, dude.
I don't have heat metal. That's the problem right now.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
You're working very nicely for
I
you.
wonder if
It fits the title.
would I have to
Yeah.
multi-class?
Right.
What class?
So when I scroll down to
Oh,
weapon
Bard
mastery,
gets
there's
it.
longbows that's slow.
Fate sorcerer is
Can I
good.
inflict slow? Can I try shooting a shot and inflicting slow?
Oh,
If I just multi-class sword.
see.
Yeah,
Just
I'd
for
say
some range,
if
dude.
that's a thing you could do.
There's
Does
Hellfire.
it say as like a
Come
feature or
back.
like what? How does it say?
It's a cantrip.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Which ones?
The heat
Hellfire.
metal.
Heat metal?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh no. What is that?
Owen?
It's weak.
Okay,
I'm
so
a little underwhelmed
that's
by
really
that.
cool.
No.
As a,
Yes.
and normally I would say go for it, but it has the caveat: when you hit a creature with a longbow and deal damage, your attacks are not dealing damage, and this does not make your attack magic.
Yeah, it's
So
like first
even
one.
applying it doesn't deal anything.
I mean, but even like
So normally,
17
Really
level
useful.
4d4.
in this case,
The
not so
immunities kind of got you down.
much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, I
As
was
it
aiming
is,
for
the only
heat.
people who can hit it are hitting it. Currently.
Yeah, I'm kind of just gonna
Apparently,
Bradley,
hang back.
start doing a funky dance, distract him.
There you go.
I could.
Just start perceiving the difference.
You could always just walk around too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or you could shoot at the cultists.
Go dip the toe in the.
I can't.
Could be.
Well, I was
Oh,
thinking
dude,
because
you
they were up in the. I don't know if
Uh-huh.
I could see up from the angle I was
Oh,
at,
yeah.
being in the corner.
I
was a little bit-
You could see them.
Okay.
Shoot them.
Yeah, like if I could
And
see
you have
him.
a longbow
and I
out
have
right now?
Yeah, and I have two. Yes. I have 2 attacks.
Have you
Right?
seen season
Yeah.
7?
I can
Yeah.
shoot 2 arrows.
I would say you
But-
said they're about
You were
But
probably
this-
quoted something very different than what I was saying.
Yeah, about 75.
What's
Very
your
different.
first number on the longbow?
In the beginning of the first movie, where like the raptors come out.
Actions.
Actually, wait.
I was
I'm just too far down.
My brain
150.
went to my hero.
Oh yeah. Wait, that's the first number?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
It's
you
within
could
acceptable
easily-
range hit.
And then the slow weapon master, could that affect both arrows?
Yeah.
No.
Because it's a weapon for the weapon.
Oh, it's a
the arrow.
weapon?
Yeah,
Weapon
it's like
master.
it's so Rangers got this really nice update where they have gunslinger whip, so they can do like the gunslinger quick things, but with long like with bows.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
So yeah. Yeah, I would then.
let's say because
Is that the end of it?
just it doesn't say once per day or anything like that. Right? Here, once.
You hit a creature with a longbow and deal damage to the creature. You can reduce its speed by 10 feet until the start of your next turn. If the creature is hit more than once with this property, its speed reduction doesn't exceed 10 feet. And that's where it
That doesn't have anything on. So you can use that every shot if you really
ends.
want.
Right on. Okay.
So
I'm
how
gonna
can
go for shooting arrow both of those
Okay.
closest up top.
Go ahead and make your 2 attacks.
Against same target or separate targets?
Separate target.
Okay. One for each.
And so for that, I click that close. So this is long. 23,
23 will hit.
and then I roll it again.
Yep.
And how do you
Oh, 8.
find out what
8 will not.
So roll
what
damage
spells
for once.
go to what class?
Is that the same button?
It's the next button.
Okay. Oh, damn it.
It would
go.
be
See
in
ya.
whatever book the blood.
9.
9 damage.
I'm not trying to figure out that. I'm just
I'm
looking
looking
at
if
one.
you want just
if
The-
I want heat metal, what class do I need to be for that? Or is that a matter of
Isn't that a
levels?
sorcerer cantrip?
heat metal.
No, it's a
that's-
second-
It's a second level.
It's a second
spell.
level spell, and I don't have second level yet. That's why I don't see it in my list.
Heat metal's a second level spell?
Yeah.
You realize how nuts heat metal is?
I haven't read it in a while.
Okay.
Yeah, it's nutty.
You
It's fun.
say depending
Here.
say because I played a forge cleric with heat metal.
Yeah.
But normally,
I
heat
haven't
metal,
played it right now.
you cast it on a metal object you touch. That metal object now does an additional 1d8 fire damage. Or is it 2d8? 2d8 fire damage. Or, more commonly, you walk up to a knight in most commonly plate mail, which is metal, and heat metal, the plate mail he's
And
wearing.
every bonus
And then
action you use
every-
from there is 2d8 again.
Yep.
I'll
So
see you close
that
it.
I'd say.
Or-
Like,
Boy.
don't hang on that. Oh, and go sit on the couch.
Owen, come
Go
here.
get your drink.
Come
Bubba. Owen. So go ahead and roll damage for
He's been
one.
doing that a lot.
on.
I know. For
9.
about 15 minutes. 9 damage.
9 damage.
Yeah.
I'm at 6.
He's got 1 HP.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a whole
And the slow, the slow, that means slow hits him.
Yeah.
Yeah, slow by 10.
So he'll be slowed.
Okay. And then I'm just gonna stay where I'm at because I like my spot.
Alright. That will make it Brandon's turn.
Alright. I'm gonna just stay where I'm at. Swing my sword at him.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to
Are you just doing a normal swing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 18 to hit. Does that hit?
It would normally.
But as your attacks are not magical, you won't deal any damage. Your attacks will once again clatter off of it. Owen, gentle.
I don't think I have any sort of spells that would do attacks.
Your divine smite makes your weapon magical.
I didn't want to tell him. But
I
at the
know,
same
I-
time,
I
I
could-
have to at this
I
point.
was
I'm
like-
you're a paladin, bro. Smite him.
I failed to recognize the fact that you probably did not know that, and so I
Yeah.
feel the need to tell you now.
So, channel the
He's a very tired baby.
Huh.
I said he's a very tired baby.
Oh, that's fine. Okay.
He
When
won't
you hit with a
use
melee
it.
attack, you can expend one spell slot.
Only
You do
that's
an extra 2d8.
Only
radiant
you.
damage. So when you
Well,
hit,
she's
then
special.
you can. So did he already hit him?
Yeah,
Yeah. So he could just divine smite at this point.
yeah.
Okay. Perfect. So divine smite.
That's
It would be 2d8.
For first level.
Yeah. For a first level, on every level after that, it's plus 1d8. So 2d8.
And because it makes your weapon magical for the duration, you also get to roll your normal weapon damage die. What weapon do you use?
I lost it. I'm using a longsword.
Longsword. So you'll roll 3d8 for your damage, basically.
Sweet.
16.
16. Okay.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Huh.
Me neither.
Nothing.
Phase 2, baby.
Well, you already entered phase 2.
Oh, God.
Is that your turn then?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you? That was one attack.
I was one attack.
You got an extra
I guess,
attack, dog.
Yeah.
No, I on him a second time.
I'll take the second time.
Who's that shit? I don't know. if Blind understand
19
multi-attack.
plus my 7, 26.
26 will hit.
And then 3d8s again.
Yep.
Yeah, if you're divine smiting. So then you would
And
have
he has to deal damage.
2 spell slots gone.
17.
17.
Is that
And the way you
including the
mark your
plus
spell
for the
slots,
just
too.
the weapon?
You just, oops. Come over here. 2 spells.
good question.
Just,
Joel,
yes, sir.
is the plus for his weapon damage being added as well?
Yes, plus 7.
Yes?
Yeah,
Okay.
he rolled a 19 and got a 26.
No, for damage.
For damage. Is that being added?
Oh, no, probably not. So you gotta add a 1d4. Are you rolling off of that?
Alright,
Oh, you
it
are?
should just be.
It should be automatic.
Okay, yeah.
It's being
It should be automatic.
So 17 then? Or what was it? 15?
That's tough. How much did you do? Do you remember? You don't?
16?
I think it was. It was somewhere around the 15 mark.
Okay.
Pretty good. Good thing it's his turn.
Oh no.
He's gonna go after you again, Joel. Ah! My DM dice betray me. Yeah. That's really not how I want to end that.
Kill him. Knock him
Good.
straight
I
out.
rolled back to back once.
Oh.
He has less
it.
than 10 HP left.
Just have him bulk down and have someone just crack him. Have him crack
I know.
on someone.
I'm literally half debating him, just like.
It's just going to me next.
Well, it was coming to Joel.
Well, I mean in initiative.
No.
Who was after him in initiative?
After him would be Daniel, but
Okay.
phase 2 added in the 2 cultists because one of them is just a regular dagger throwing cultist, and the other is a mage.
I don't know which one I hit.
Double natural ones on a less than 10 HP.
I know, but I don't want
So
want this
bad.
golem to die from him hitting himself too hard on the ground.
Please just let that be how
I
it
want
goes.
him to have
Just
an
let it
epic
be, bro.
moment killing this thing.
That is not how D&D works. You
I
know this.
We'll go with that then.
The
So
dice don't lie.
You know what the epic moment should be, bro?
This is still epic.
As he's swinging down, he just freaking
Yeah,
holds
there's
the
like-
shield.
I
It's
know.
putting so much pressure, and it just starts crumbling at the joints and seams.
you know what? I like that. That's good. I was say you guys. I was gonna give you guys a collective kill for this. You watch as he like raises both of his fists up, and like in like a slow swing, you all realize that you have one opportunity to hit this thing, and just a collective side slice synchronized across the four of you just rips it in half, and it just crumbles and it just collapses.
I'll take that.
Take that.
Hell yeah.
Take
Uh,
Hell.
From above, you hear the cultist, "No, my golem! You'll pay for that."
Come get some.
Do you take rubles?
Hey, all four of you, make a dex save.
Actually, my dex is
Ooh.
good.
Okay, take that.
Decent, I guess. 6.
Well done. 20.
15.
Dirty 20.
Dirty
Dex
20.
save.
Dirty 20. Not natural. Dirty.
Okay. I was wondering if there was a.
Six.
Yeah,
Alternate
yeah, it's a dirty
to
20. Yeah, that's what
15.
it's called. Yeah, dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Well, I'm down to 1d20 right now.
What does that mean?
It means
If he
Daniel's
hates
not
all his
rolling
other
very well.
D20s.
What was your
It
dex?
means Daniel's struggling tonight.
16? Joel?
20.
20?
6.
6?
15.
15? Alright. 15 and under, you're going to be taking full damage from the fireball he hurls down towards you.
Nice.
What is that? 8d6?
Oh, wait. So, actually,
Like
I messed up.
Huh.
Dragon?
Yes.
I just added my
Fire resistance.
modifier, not my
Yeah.
saving. I actually have a 18.
18? Okay.
I rolled a 12 on the dice and I have a +6 because I am proficient with dex.
Sad.
Nice.
It's just fire damage.
What?
Because I can't reflect it.
No, you can't. Good try, though. I knew you would want to. 4, 8 of these?
How much damage would I take then? Because I have fire resistance or damage
You would-
resistance.
You have fire resistance?
Yeah, he
Okay,
does.
so you're all taking half damage. Oh.
I'll say he's Dragonborn, so that makes sense. And he's a fire
That's
Dragonborn.
hilarious.
That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
No, that makes sense.
And that is how it is done, folks.
There we go.
Fireballs down, we're
Good
Sure it
min-maxing,
was.
boys. Good min-maxing.
I thought I was cool with my fireball.
Everyone just does cool jumps back.
I know, usually
You
when
Everybody,
Fireball. Tank it,
I
like-
would say literally, Dragonborn just takes it. The rest of you dodge. The cultist is like, what?
And the Dragonborn's
You
just
missed,
looking at
mate.
him.
You completely
Can I say my turn and launch a firebolt at them?
Magic is
Try when
puny.
it's your turn.
Weak.
And
Just little hill dwarf just talking.
so you all take 13 fire damage.
I'll take that. It's a little more than likely, you know. Happens.
That's all he can do for his turn. Why even bother throwing a knife at your people?
Can we dodge?
You know what?
said
Why
that?
not? He's a fanatic.
Oh, that's not.
Who's he throwing the knife at?
I don't know. Do we all
He's
move
gonna
back
throw the
5
knife
feet?
at the dwarf.
The dwarf?
The dwarf.
Which one?
The dwarf's
Oh,
Yeah,
probably
the
me
dwarf.
or him.
I should,
Oh,
maybe
you're
I
also
shot
a
him.
dwarf, huh?
I was like, I
Yeah,
shot
yeah,
him.
Yeah, you know what? You're the guy who shot him, so
Alright.
I'll
Nice.
throw it at you.
That makes
20.
Hits.
I don't know.
Mod 20.
What is
Yeah,
that?
it's so you're 8 armor class.
So
so
your
yeah,
AC
what's your
is this one
armor
right here.
class?
14.
Yeah,
14,
he
so
hits.
it'll
That's gonna hit.
So if it's above, if it's 14 or above, then he hits you.
Okay.
If it's
okay.
below that, it bounces right
Wow,
off.
he has spell
Beautiful.
casting? Wow, I didn't even...
Huh.
I say, are these the same cultists from last time, or are these different cultists?
No, you used
Homebrew,
a homebrew, like
Entire.
mutated cultist.
Yeah.
It was like a reaver, just about. So you'll take 5 points of piercing as he throws the dagger down at you. Oh, you know what? I just realized they have 3/4 cover. Okay.
What's your favorite enemy?
Undead.
Undead?
Your favorite
Yeah.
enemy?
What does that mean?
Like you choose a favorite enemy to gain attack rolls on
To
stuff
Gain
on-
bonuses against.
Yeah,
Okay.
it should be in your class already. You may have already picked it. You just forgot. Yeah.
Probably.
Like there's a bunch of stuff that you get with D&D Beyond.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Nice. Alright. Daniel, that makes it your turn.
Sweet.
The golem is dead. You watch crumbles in front of you. You see the font, like the font of electricity, flicker towards it and then like recede.
That's probably not good.
Mm-hmm.
But first we gotta deal with these guys, huh? When you say they're looking down on us, are they standing up and looking down on us?
Yeah. Like they're standing on the ledge.
So, like, how big's the hole and where are they in conjunction? On the map. Where would the hole be?
I'd say the hole would be draw it. I'd say the
Is it
hole
like a
would be
big hole? Oh, that's
about
easy.
there.
Okay.
Pretty big hole.
Yeah, I was thinking.
So the cultists themselves are probably somewhere like here.
Okay.
Oh, that's annoying.
Gotcha.
You know,
Look at that. These are perfect.
can I do an Arcana check on the fountain?
On the fountain?
Yes.
Yes.
Because I just want to know if it is magical or not right now. I want to know what it is, but at the same time, it's like,
If you roll high enough, I'll prompt another roll that might tell you more. So go ahead and make another roll with advantage. This one is going to be whatever's higher, history or religion.
can I say yes because I have proficiency in both of those?
Yeah, that's fine. So
19 plus
Damn.
your plus.
okay.
Plus 7
So
to each.
yes, this
26.
is specifically a font of magic of the ever-dying
Jesus.
spark. This is literally his, not essence, but his mana pool.
Oh, that's really cool.
So this is the remnant of the ever-dying spark in the world today. I said this is what remains of him.
That's why they want it destroyed. Alright. So we definitely need to kill them quick.
I'll even give you the tidbit of there are no others. There used to be more scattered throughout the lands. There are none that you know of aside from this one man.
Alright.
Protect this.
I'm going to relay information to everyone. This pool needs to be guarded at any cost. These guys need to die. I'll explain what the importance of that is in a minute. Let's kill them first. Sadly, I'm a little too slow to pull out the crossbow, so we're just going to cast a firebolt. Because I only need one open hit for that.
That's true.
The
Ranged
problem
attack?
is, I want to aim at the floor they're standing on.
Huh?
From below?
They're standing on stone?
From below?
I want them to fall.
I was say I know what you're going
Oh,
for.
okay.
Which is why I was very curious to know where they were.
Okay.
Go ahead and make the attack.
I'm going to target the floor on that guy. Hopefully firebolt can't do enough.
You hate to see it. You know what?
Do I have to re-roll that? Because that's some shit right there.
It's a cocked natural 20.
But it's mostly a 20.
I know.
It's
Very
pretty
much
solid
mostly
for
a
being
20.
cocked, you know?
Roll a d4. 1 and 2 is no. 2, 3 and 4 is yes.
You know what? Yeah, we'll go with that.
Aiden, why would you do this?
Odds
to
are,
me?
Yeah.
well, because I'm
RNG.
thinking of, I was gonna do it. I
RNG.
was gonna leave it to a coin toss, but
Which is a d4.
well, I said it's
With-
basically
if you do it 2 and
well, I
2.
say I have
That's
a
Give me a
coin.
break, bro.
yeah.
Nothing. He didn't break anything. He just let it fall.
Now you've jinxed me, though. Son of a
Oh,
bitch!
Yeah.
Ooh.
He's
It's an odd.
So, which one? Did you
So it's a
roll?
reroll.
A 1. So we'll go with no.
So I have to re-roll it.
yeah.
Nat 20.
It's a 13.
13 will not hit.
It's not going to hit the floor?
Well, it hits the floor, but it's not gonna crumble.
Can I still damage to it?
Sure. You're gonna make me track damage on the floor.
Yes.
This damage on the floor.
Come on.
It's going to be 7. I want them to at least know what I'm trying to do.
Yeah. Oh no. He picked up. He knows what you're trying to do.
Wish I had fireball. Because then I would just fireball.
We will have Joel take his turn, and then we will wrap it up there. As
Alright.
there's 9 o'clock.
For sure. Let's
So
see.
that
we
would
can
bring it
end
to
on
top
top
of the
of
round.
the round. Yeah.
But I want to fill my water skin with the font.
You said they're like 50, 60 feet up.
From your guys' position,
what
they
can
are
I
50
do?
feet in the air.
Run up the wall?
They
Yeah.
have
No.
3/4 cover.
Yeah, there's not really much I can do here either.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Let's see. Actually, I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy, and then I'm gonna make it so there's like these. It basically causes harmless tremors in the ground for 1 minute, but it's gonna be tremors just in their area on the top. So I'm gonna try and freak them out.
Fire. Plus one
I will
plus,
tell
yeah.
you, assassin guy, already pretty freaked out. The fireball hit the ground underneath him. He felt the ground kind of like crumble. He went, ah! And now the ground is shaking. Ah!
Just fall, damn it.
The mage, on the other hand, unfazed.
Unfazed, yeah. I kind of figured.
Yeah.
figured.
He
Okay.
knows what's happening.
There's not really much I can do from here. I'm gonna just. I already took an action, so.
Oh no, that was too far. They're like 50 feet in the air, right?
50 feet in the air.
So my mark wouldn't hit
There's
them.
a person next to me. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it right there, honestly, bro.
We'll leave it there?
Yeah.
Alright.
Start next week.
As I said, we will end it there then. We'll pick up next week. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to tune in next week. And until next time, stay adventurous.
What's your character's name?